love it. I gotta stop the bullshit, man.
Hello. Happy Monday. I'm on my way to Dillon again. I didn't actually make it to Dillon last Friday. I had to turn around and go back to North Charleston. But I'm on my way to Dillon. Had a good weekend. I hope you guys did too. I'm listening right now to a video. I'm watching a video on Hip Hop News Uncensored. This is Nipsey Hussle. For you guys that know that remember Nipsey Hussle or knew Nipsey Hussle, had his music. He was a Rolling 60 Crip from Crenshaw, California. And I had just started listening to Nipsey maybe 3 or 4 years before he died. And I thought he reminded me of Snoop a lot. He had a lot of, that California swag, that Snoop swag. He reminded me of Snoop. And he's from, his dad is from Eritrea. Eritrea, I think I'm pronouncing it right. It's right next to Somalia, I think it is. And what's the other country over there? Somalia and Ethiopia. Yeah, and they say Ethiopia, I think, is like where the oldest civilization was found. I think the oldest, the skeletons of the oldest civilization. But anyways, I'm gonna play a little bit of the audio of Nipsey Hussle's Bodyguard, and I'll talk on that a little bit before I get off.
At some point, we can't normalize killing niggas. Let's normalize going home at night. Find a reason to go home at night. You know what I'm saying? Let's normalize going home to our kids and our family. You know what I'm saying? You older niggas, start tapping in with these younger niggas, man. Give them the game. Because I remember when niggas used to gangbang, it was cool. Like, literally, it was a cool thing to do for us. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we was doing, it was cool. It's how you got the girls and all that shit. But now, bro, you just be a fly, young nigga getting money, they coming. You know what I'm saying? So it's really even no reason. All the gangbang shit, niggas did it already, man. You know what I'm saying? I guess what I'm trying to say, man, there's no reason. I can't really see a reason that you want to check up out of here right now. You know what I'm saying? And I be thinking y'all young niggas is walking around not understanding that life and death is real. It's the only two things that's promised.
Right there, what he said the young guys don't really realize that life and death is real. Being an African-American male growing up in the 90s, that was a reality. That was a constant thing in the back of our heads, that we could die at any moment. Even me from the country. I'm from the country. We didn't have gangs. We didn't have, we had violence. It was a lot of violence, but it wasn't any gang violence. And it wasn't people that you knew dying every single day like some of these cities like Chicago and LA, especially in the 90s. It was really bad in the 90s. New York, Louisiana, New Orleans. It was really bad in the 90s. And it's still bad in certain places, Milwaukee. But being from the country, I didn't grow up like that. We had fights. People would get beat up, you know. I had two cousins that got beat up pretty bad. I had a classmate of mine almost lost his life. Two best friends of mine got in a fight one day, and one of them stabbed the other one and punctured his lung, pulled out a gun, he tried to shoot him. Thankfully, he didn't die. The guy didn't die. Matter of fact, I think he's the chief of police now. But both of those guys were really good friends of mine. But anyways, growing up as a black man back then, and I know still now, in some cases, I don't think it's as bad as it was as far as the gangs go. But there was a constant thought in your mind that you could die in any day. I just remember that being with us, or with me in particular. Or I could go to jail at any day, because I think I talked about programming before, and programming is real. We're programmed. We're just like computers. Everybody run on their individual program. And for the longest, the program for the young black male, African American male, and Latino male was jail and death. That's what we saw in the movies. That's what we heard on our rap music. That's what our parents would say. You're either gonna end up dead or in jail. My mom didn't say that, thank God. Not to me, anyways. But that was our reality. The reality that we could die at any day or go to jail, prison. But I'm gonna play a little bit more.
Guaranteed to, be born, and then you're guaranteed to die. It's the only thing in life. So, and the pastor told me today in the funeral, he was just like, listen, man, he was looking at the obituary, and the obituary, it had my loved one date of birth. Then it was a dash. Let's do things to make that dash be as far out as possible. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about 30, 31, whatever it is. But
yeah, I've heard that saying before. It's on your tombstone you have the date where you were born and the date where you die. Then you have that dash in the middle. And what the saying is the dash in the middle is important. I mean, the day you were born is important, the day you die is important, but that dash in the middle, that's your life in between, and that's the time that really matters when it all comes down to it. When you look back over your life, when you're on your deathbed, you're reflecting on that dash in the middle. How did you live your life between the time you were born and the time you died? Was it a positive thing? Did you do something to help out? Were you a person who people didn't respect because the way you moved? Or were you a person that people looked up to and people looked at as somebody who was respectable and honorable and had integrity? Did you have fun? That's important. Did you have a good time in between? Did you take time out to stop and smell the roses? Did you do things for others? All that is in between that dash, or in that dash. That dash represents who you were while you were on this planet. So I just wanted to pause real quick, but I'm gonna let him speak a little more here.
Come on, man. I just want to get that off my chest, man. Normalize living. Normalize finding a way to make it back home at night. Stop moving like you niggas don't want to make it home at night. You know what I'm saying? And again, my generation and older, step up. Stop being a buster. Tell these niggas where they wrong at. You know what I'm saying? I'm out.
Powerful words there by J-Rock, man. Our culture,
So yeah, that's J-Rock. That's Nipsey Hussle's bodyguard. I just wanted to make just commentate on that a little bit. I thought that was very admirable of him to take time out. And maybe he was just reflecting, because he looks like he's around my age, maybe in his 40s or late 30s. So he's just taking time out to just, give a little feedback on what he thinks is going on and what he thinks need to be done. And one thing he said is the older generation, the older guys, the 30-something-year-olds, the 40-something-year-olds, the 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds, we need to, we really need to take a look at these young boys and make some adjustments, you know, as men. It's time for us to make some adjustments, you know. Yeah, so that's basically what I wanted to say this morning. I have been watching some back and forth between Kwame Brown and Hassan Campbell and Tommy Sotomayor. It's kind of too much to all. I have to really take more time to study what's going on between them right now before I can speak on it, basically. I made a video yesterday about Hassan Campbell, but I really don't feel like speaking about him right now, so I'm not going to say anything. But I hope you guys had a great weekend. If you're enjoying the content, and this video, the entire video that I just played, the little clips I just played, you can find it on Hip Hop News Uncensored, or Hip Hop Viral News with Oh God. I still watch those guys, so you can find the whole video there. And what was I saying? Yeah, I'll maybe might make another video later on about what's going on with Kwame Brown and Hassan Campbell, but right now it's a little bit too much for me to digest. Oh, I know what I was about to say. If you're liking the content, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and share the content. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'm still waiting on my Frappuccino from Starbucks. I'm at my caramel frappe to kick in. Y'all have a wonderful day.